Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about the story of Joseph and how after he was sold into slavery in Egypt, he rose to the relatively high position of being the manager of the household of a high status Egyptian man. This Egyptian's man name was Potiphar. Now, in the account in Genesis, we read that after these things it came about that the wife of Potiphar began to raise her eyes toward Joseph and say, "Lie down with me." But he would refuse, and would say to his master's wife, "How could I commit this great badness and actually sin against God?" Now, this account in Genesis is very, very similar to an old Egyptian story called The Tale of the Two Brothers. And in this story, there's two brothers, Bitis, the younger, and Anubis, the older. Now, Bitis is serving in Anubis's household, and Anubis's wife falls in love with Bitis. The exact dynamic that occurred with Joseph and Potiphar's wife. Now, just like in the story of Joseph and Potiphar's wife, Anubis's wife tries to seduce Bitis and tries to get him to sleep with her. And Bitis's response is strikingly similar to what Joseph had to say. When tempted, he firmly refuses, saying, "How can you possibly suggest I commit a crime like this against him?" Now, clearly these expressions aren't identical, but they have the same emotional resonance. Both protagonists are so shocked at this suggestion that even the mere thought of this act of betrayal is something that shocks them and appalls them. Now, in the story of Joseph and Potiphar's wife, in the final attempt to seduce him, Joseph leaves his outer garment behind and runs out of the house. And so Potiphar's wife holds on to the garment, waits for her husband to return home, and then accuses Joseph of raping her. In the Tale of Two Brothers, Anubis's wife, angered by this rejection, covers herself in dirt and, running to her husband, accuses Bitis of raping her. So there's many little points of contact here between the account in Genesis 39 of Joseph and Potiphar's wife and this ancient legend in Egypt called The Tale of Two Brothers. Now, which one copied from which, I'll leave for you to decide. So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.